Pennsylvania, where I am a self-employed hairdresser. About 2 weeks ago, it was a Thursday night, and I was in my shop, business as usual. I had a client with me. We were coloring her hair purple, and we were just, chatting, and all of a sudden, we noticed the door opens, and a man comes in, and he has a hood tied all the way tight around his face. I remember looking at this man and instantly thinking, wow, this is it. The man came walking in, no haste, marched right up to me and said, "Give me all your money." And I didn't really know what to say, and the first thing I said was, "Are you serious right now?" And he said, "Yes, give me all your money right now." And he reached into his pocket. And I thought, wow, I am not willing to call this guy's bluff. If it's a pen or a gun or, so be it. So in that moment, I took my gloves off. I walked over to the chair next to me, and I always keep my bag right on that chair. So I go to my bag to reach in and grab my money, and instead I actually grabbed a .45 Kimber Raptor 2. And so as I grabbed it, I cocked, aimed right at him, and in that moment he screamed, "Oh God," like a little girl. And he quickly turned and went to run out of the shop. So I, in turn, actually chased after him with my gun prepared, and just made sure that he was in fact gone and he wasn't going to try to come back and harm either of us. I was real close. But, I just can't help but think, if I wasn't prepared in that moment and I didn't have my weapon as an option, what would have happened to my client and I? You never know what could happen in that situation, and being two females, I hate to kind of make that stereotype, but honestly, against a larger male, we wouldn't have possibly been able to defend ourselves against him. So for me, I just feel so privileged and lucky that I was able to have my firearm that night to defend both of us. And for me, it's great because being self-employed, had I given him all of my money that night, that's what I made for the whole day. I don't have big corporate insurances and all of those things to compensate for. So I would be out of my pocket, if I had to give up all my money that day. And I just remember thinking, I just worked for 12 hours today. I worked hard for this money. It was honest money. And, I'm going to be damned if you're going to walk in here tonight and think that you can just take what's rightfully mine.
Right on.
So,
Amen.
So, for me, I know there's a lot of stereotypes with, carrying guns and, that whole thing. And I really just want to get my story out there and spread the message that, this is what it's all about. So I'm really thankful that it turned out that way, and, no one was harmed. I didn't need to use my weapon, though Erie City Police said that I would have been in the right if I had, which is great to have their support. So that is what happened. I don't know if anyone has any questions for me at all. I don't know if that explained enough of it.
Did they catch him?
They didn't. The cops responded right away. We actually called just to report it, just in case he was going to travel to go anywhere else that night. And they had about like 5 guys out looking for him. They never found him. They actually found someone that fit his exact outfit description, but it wasn't the guy. So he is out there somewhere. So obviously now I'm highly prepared because now either guys are going to stay away or they're going to come back with a vengeance. So either way, I'd like to be prepared and ready to protect myself and my clients.
Probably ran home to change his underwear.
Yeah.